This is a PTSD awareness. It says trauma steals your voice. It's all bullshit. All of it. It says trauma steals your voice. People get so tired of asking you what's wrong. Really? Do they really ask you what's wrong? Do they even care to ask? If they do ask, when you try to tell them what's wrong, do they actually fucking listen? It says people get so tired of asking you what's wrong and you've run out of nothings to tell them. Why do you have to tell them nothing is wrong? It's because of how they will fucking treat you if you tell them what's wrong. How they treat you like you're stealing their happiness. Like you're a horrible person because you're experiencing trauma. Experiencing it. Not as in it's in the past, but as in you are experiencing it still now. You know what was more traumatic than what these people, the police, and the Bollingers, and all of these web wingnuts, you know what is more traumatic than what they did? The way my supposed friends treated me. Eventually you'll learn to say nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm happy. I'm happy. Hee hee. I'm happy. It's a good day. Hee hee. That's how people knew me in Boulder before I hurt my back. I was funny. I was happy-go-lucky. I was cheery. When you needed help, I was the guy to go to. I was sober. For the most part. I never pretended I didn't smoke marijuana. There were times that I did and times that I didn't. You tell them nothing is wrong because you already know that they're going to tell you those pretty words like, you just have to love yourself. It's bullshit. So obviously they're not listening to what you have to say. They're assuming you don't love yourself. If you didn't love yourself, you wouldn't be trying to get fucking help. Use your fucking brain, stupid. It says you've tried and they've tried. Did they really try? Did they really try? Did they listen to you? Listen with the intent of helping? Or did they listen to respond? When you say, hey, people are threatening to kill me and they're assaulting me, and they say, oh, you just have to let it go. Oh, you just need to love yourself. Use your fucking brain. I tried going to the abusers and asking them to stop. When you're stuck in your abuser's environment, all you can do is leave. I had to wait on Graham before I could leave Shannon Alvarado's, and sure, she wasn't being abusive towards me, except when I tried to bring up her alcoholism. No, Shannon never hit me. Teresa Orne never hit me. Brett Roloff never hit me. They didn't have to. Did they try to make a police report? These things that they're shoving at me, that they're throwing at me. Kara Johnson Miles was exposed by Shannon Alvarado, but Shannon Alvarado never even tried to make a police report. Dan Faber never tried to make a police report. And that's the whole fucking point. I begged them over and over, please make a fucking police report. I screamed out on my channel repeatedly, please make a fucking police report. If the things you are saying are true, then make a fucking police report. Maybe they'll take it from you. If they won't take it from you, make sure that they take it from you. Send it out to multiple people, not just the police. Make sure that other people see it too, that you made that effort. Before Natalie was killed, it was the same fucking bullshit. You just gotta love yourself. You just gotta love yourself. You just need to man up. Did any of these people actually make any effort to help me turn this into law enforcement? To write reports about what they knew, to go in with me for my safety. No, I had to rely on strangers and people that didn't know what the fuck was going on. Molly Smith didn't know what the hell was going on. She has her own life, but of course, Laura Nelson, she knew what was going on. She could have come forward a lot earlier. She never did. She finally went in with me and just sat there looking stupid. She never wrote a police report. I have hundreds of police reports that I have fucking written. People say you need to write it down. I fucking have. Nobody gave a shit. It says, but your words turn to ashes every time they try to leave your mouth. No, they fucking don't. I spoke up the whole time I was locked up. I speak up every day that I am out. Every single day I speak out. I make sure that I speak out. But what happens when the words leave your mouth? When you speak out about what's been going on, you get the, you need to love yourself. That doesn't stop the abuse, dumbass. You need to just let it go. That doesn't stop the abuse, dumbass. But the words just turn to ashes every time they try to leave your mouth. No, they don't. No, they fucking don't. I've been showing you for the last 5 years why it is that people tell you that nothing is wrong and then go blow their head off. It's not because there's something wrong with them, it's because there is something wrong with you. When you're being beaten, you want help, don't you? Imagine if I'd have told Natalie Bollinger that she just needed to love herself when she was going through that. You are dismissive as fuck. Write a fucking police report. Don't make 10 million excuses why you fucking can't. You never fucking tried. None of you actually tried. Thank you very much. I spoke out loud and proud. It says, they start as fire in the pit of your stomach, but come out in a puff of smoke. Oh no. Oh no. If it starts as fire, it comes out as fire. It says, you are not you anymore. Oh no, I'm still in here. I am still in here fighting to be heard by someone who is actually going to do something. These people say I can't because of my family. My husband says not to. My wife says not to. My kids are sick. My husband is sick. My grandparents are sick. My mother died. My grandmother died. My grandpa died. I've had a lot of people die on me, and I never stopped trying to help people. Before Natalie was killed, if people would have asked me to go in to make a police report with them for their own safety, I would have gone in immediately with them. Puff of smoke? No. It says you are not you anymore. Oh no, I'm definitely still me. When you back somebody into a goddamn corner like this, even a rabbit will bite you when backed into a fucking corner. It says, and you don't know how to fix this? No, I do know how to fix this. Dan Favorite should have written police reports about what he saw a long time ago. It is obvious that these people were doing these things. How difficult is it to make a police report? I don't hate Dan. I don't hate Shannon Alvarado, but she should have made a fucking police report. Yes, you can try to do that online. Make sure you send it out so that multiple people see it. Make sure that the cops know that they're being monitored and that they have to do something about it, because it's not just you sending it. It's not just them who's going to see it. Checks and balances. Not, you just need to love yourself. You just need to man up. You know what Natalie Bollinger was suicidal over when I went to Virginia? Her family in fucking Virginia. And I wasn't there fast enough. It says the worst part is you don't even know how to try. That is the biggest fucking crock of bullshit. I've been doing nothing but try. All of these people who claim to be my friends, who saw these things happening to me, saw this stuff on the internet happening, while these people were going out of their way to destroy my life, These people who claimed they wanted to be my friends couldn't even make a fucking police report about what they saw. Some of them claimed that they did. Prove it. Prove it. I have bags and bags and bags and bags. Oh my god, that was... And you don't understand how important the time limit is. Now let me read you something here from somebody who didn't mean any harm, doesn't mean any harm, and didn't do anything wrong. This is with Mandy Singer. Obviously, she has been trying to help me. Obviously, her situation prevents her from being able to do so. Obviously, she is not a terrible person. She was gonna write to Lisa last week. It's Friday again, by the way. It's been over a week since she was gonna do that. And there's a lot to go through, I get it. But Lisa didn't take it seriously. I typed, yup, I clicked on it. It took me to my Facebook, but didn't let me see the notice. I should have screenshotted it before I clicked. And then I asked her a question that was different from that. First, I typed, were you able to send anything to Lisa yet? She typed, no, honestly, I forgot. I also forgot that I had to take a woman to the hospital for surgery. I will get on that ASAP. It's Friday. I'm gonna be stuck like this till Monday. Now let me tell you what a horrible person Mandy Singer is. She's not. She's not. I typed, her life is what happens when you're busy making plans. It's not the same as your restriction notice. I get restriction notices too. We were talking about a restriction notice when I asked her if she'd sent anything to Lisa yet, because Lisa blew me off. It's pretty obvious that she blew me off. She's not going to do anything until next week. That's the problem, is that it's like I was saying about a person with diabetes who they need shoes. If they need special shoes, otherwise their feet are going to start rotting and they're going to get amputated. So they need these shoes, and they need them quickly. So somebody finally sends you the shoes after your feet are already amputated. 6 months after they've been amputated, these people bring you the shoes. And they want to treat you like you're ungrateful because you don't have any feet to put them on. I give people leeway. I do. I give them leeway for life happening. Do I get that same leeway? No, I don't. When there's a deadline and they've been promising and promising and promising and the deadline is almost there and I'm frustrated and literally screaming for help, and then they treat me like I'm a horrible person. I shouldn't have had to scream. I give Dan Faber leeway. I gave Shannon Alvarado leeway. I gave all of these people leeway. I gave Mandy Singer leeway. And obviously, Mandy needs it. I mean, she just got 5 years worth of hell dumped on her that nobody else would even fucking look at. Nobody that I took that to in person to look at, none of them looked at it until Mandy Singer. None of them. I had to try to send it across the internet to people who weren't bothering to look. Didn't actually care. You just gotta live yourself, right? This is a no fucking brainer. If you saw that shit in those groups, yes, you could make a fucking police report. Shannon Alvarado wanted to send me that shit. Fine, send it to me, but send it to the fucking cops too. Kara Johnson Miles got to slander me in my fucking court as retaliation because Shannon Alvarado fucking busted her lying. Who took the fucking punishment for that? I did. All Shannon got was bitched at. That's the only consequence that she got for exposing Kara Johnson Miles. She got bitched at by Kara Johnson Miles. That's the worst she fucking got out of it. Kara Johnson Miles actually made an effort. See, that's why I have to break the fucking law. 'Cause I know that my fucking predators will turn it in. You people won't do shit. You'll give me pretty fucking words. My predators got plenty of help, and I got pretty fucking words. It doesn't matter how much money you threw, how much time that you spent. If you never fucking reported it, you pieces of shit. See, I used to pretend everything was fine. I used to. It doesn't do a goddamn bit of good.